So apparently, the series count overall 54.8% in favor for Byun. And the game count, in fact, at an absolute 50-50. After both of them managing to obtain 58 game wins against one another. So this is apparently as even as it gets between these two players. Which is remarkable, because it is quite a few games, right? That is 116 games, and the score is exactly 50% down the middle. Good luck doing that with a coin toss, alright? Is what I'm telling you. I don't think you're going to be exactly 50 there. Alright, first scouting probe gets taken down. Byun here going for a very economic opening with the 3 command centers. Hero going for a very economic opening here with the golden nexus on the bottom side. But Byun is going to have a look around there, and he will be able to spot that. Keep his little Reaper hidden as well, right, from the nexus. So Hero doesn't quite yet know that that Reaper went by. Now there is a pylon a little bit further along the way. If the Reaper passes by that, Hero's going to be aware that his plans have been figured out. Looks like Byun is just going to have his Reaper sit idly by, awaiting probes to perhaps be brought along. And instead, he's going to get an Adept right on top of his behind right there. As that shade suddenly comes through the shrubbery as well. Anyway, yeah, so the Reaper won't be able to do too much on that side. He's going to try to go to the main base instead. There's an Adept over there, ready and waiting also. The Oracle for Hero might have a bit of potential here. There is quite a couple of Marines. They're doing alright with the zoning. And yeah, I think that is about... Oh, okay, making use of that high ground right there. Now he is on top of the SCVs. Going for the regular SCVs, not the mules. Mules were quite a bit low on the energy there anyway, so I like the choice. Never quite sure what you're gonna get when you target those mules in a hurry. So 2 SCVs killed. Hero still with a gold base. Helping him out quite a bit in the economic side of things. Look at that. Lovely red spike downwards. It's interesting actually. I don't get to see a lot of gold base plays all that often, and suddenly we've had 2 today. Bunch of Marines lying in wait, trying to wait for Hero to look away, and there we go. Okay, he got him. Took him a while, but he got him. Oracles, however, free range now all of a sudden. Only a missile turret there. Nice delay on the factory. Ooh, he's gonna try to get that. That would be painful if that goes down. Marines are busy at the moment, preoccupied. On the way to that gold base. This is what Byun was planning. Just make a horde of Marines and start pushing this base right here. There's a cannon and a shield battery. Shield battery overcharge already activated a little bit early perhaps. There's Tim, so he might still be able to get some use out of that shield battery. Needs to bring those Stalkers back to it, I guess. But, well, you know what? Never mind. That's a lot of Stalkers. He's got so much stuff now. Hero's just ready for this. Alright, decides to quickly stim around and gets himself an Oracle Stalker. Almost 2 Stalkers in return. For quite a couple of Marines, however, so it's a big batch going down. Has another batch that is, well, a little bit light in his main base waiting. Gonna try to get them to do the best they can anyway, of course. It's a tough situation. He's miles away from any siege tank attack. Medevacs need to start production here, I assume as well. That would greatly increase the efficiency of an army like this for Byun. He's gonna have to make work for Marauders. Pretty much all he's got right at this moment. Can he get a couple more kills? One more Stalker, alright. Goes back up to the high ground. Hero seems a little bit deterred from making the push happen, but 3 more Stalkers walk in, and there he goes back at it again. Very timid. Very timid. Army supply is still remarkably close. Felt like the trade value, well, I guess the gas here kind of muddies the water a little bit. So overall, minerals lost there for Byun. It is quite heavily favored for Hero. 1,300-ish more minerals lost there for him. That's at the 7-minute mark, so that, combining the fact with Hero just getting more money because he has a gold base, right, is making this feel like a very difficult game for Byun. But he's hanging in there. He's surviving. His production's still going strong. He's got an enormous amount of barracks. But he needs to be careful of this, right? Yes, his army's quite spread out, but the Stalker group apparently strong enough that it can collapse in on one of those wings of the bio infantry. Byun here once again, pretty well stretched, has a stim though, and the medevacs do keep quite a bit of those Stalkers in check. Now, with those Stalkers pushed so far away, that's, oh dear, yeah. It felt like he was feeling more confidence running away with those bio units from the natural base, thinking like, alright, well, those Link Stalkers, very unlikely that they'll reach my natural base very quickly. But instead, suddenly there's a War Prism there, so well played by Hero, really just coming in with these punches so cleanly, one after another, right? And then just retreating with those Stalkers a little bit more so than perhaps he wanted to, or I thought he wanted to, and then it's like, no, this is exactly what he wanted to have happen. So his War Prism, or at least, you know, he was ready for the possibility. So that he would be fine with it. Find an advantage out of it. Very nice. Well, it's just kind of a cleanup for him. GG. Well played, Hero. Very well played. In the top right side, the Red Protoss. Fighting for Dragon Phoenix Gamers, it is Hero. Bottom left side, the Blue Terran. It is Byun from Shopify Rebellion. Let's put that point on the boards here. It was very well deserved. Now, there's a proxy going around. And Hero's definitely looking for proxies, but unfortunately for him, not quite in the right corners. Will be the Reaper. The barracks now does get discovered, so the Zealot quite early will be able to get started, but I guess there's not much of a surprise right now because there's an engineering bay going around. Byun not really trying to keep it secret at that point, is he? Yeah, Hero did catch sight of that barracks. Oh my, just going straight for it, through the probes. Dangerous approach, but Well, he's going to get himself the first probe kill there. Second probe kill coming in. Yep. And he loses the Reaper. Might be all she wrote here. Second Reaper. I mean, he's just going to try to escape with that one, I imagine. Flee! Oh, that is really close. Gets a scout on that. I guess he has a bunker there. That's pretty good, actually. Because the pylon for a potential shield battery is here, so... Oh. Ooh, the heal for the Reaper interrupted. Stalker coming across. There's still a probe here as well. If the probe sets off that Widow Mine, then suddenly it's free reign for that Stalker and the Zealot. This is kind of funky. The SCVs have to come off the line, try to kill that probe. That's the Reaper. Kill that probe. There we go. Okay. Now it's alright, right? Okay, two Widow Mines. He's safe. There's no way for Hero to set those off without losing a unit at this point. Or a probe. Tanks coming up. Widowmine drop also going to be part of this TVP experience here. This is a bit of a nasty place for the bases to be, right? To defend Widowmine drops with just Stalkers. So it's really cool choice for Hero to go for the Stargate in this sense. And then also going for the Phoenix. Let's see if it's going to pay off for him. There we go. Well worth it. Won't have enough energy to pick up the Widow Mines again, however, and they will be able to set up in the ground. Ooh, but both Widow Mines go off on one singular Stalker, and, well, the Phoenix are not going to let that medevac get away, are they? No, sir. It's not the best trade there for Byun overall. If he had gotten 2 Stalkers with that, that would have been a lot, you know, a lot better. He really didn't, and now he's suddenly up against 5 Stalkers here instead of 4, with 3 of those Phoenix that can just lift up the siege tank here. I don't know, boys. I think this could be it. I think this could be it already. One extra Stalker kill or not. I mean, that finally one extra does go down. Now it's 5 Marines. Just those 4 Stalkers and the 2 Phoenix. SCVs are going to try to be a part of this, of course. Help out in whichever capacity that they can, but it's a bit of a brutal sight right now for the Terran base. The siege tank finally comes out once again. Do we have enough energy on those Phoenix? Yes, we do. Another lift up is potentially a play here. Is that what he wants to do? However, those Marines very well placed to prevent that exact play from happening. Trying to block that trajectory for the Phoenix straight onto the siege tank, and, well, Hero respects it, backs off. Felt like he managed to get quite a bit of damage dealt and satisfied with that enough. Combining that with a 3rd base on the way, more gateways in production, really setting up that economy and his overall army line of production. I mean, the army factories, right? Back at home. Seems like he's in a good spot here to start taking a really good next fight as well. This feels like he may want to be a little bit careful about losing Stalkers or Phoenix here at the front. Because his army supply is still a little bit lackluster in overall numbers for the time being. With 6 extra gateways finishing up, that's bound to change. Gotta be careful with those Phoenix there. He's really just got it parked right on top of all this. It's like, where are those medevacs? Even getting a bit of damage on them already. That's pretty nice. Is Byun going to try to repair them now? Or are they just going to be sent across the map like that? Could be a big difference maker here. Could be your ticket out of there. If they're low HP, you might feel very unsure about lifting up your siege tank quickly, boosting somewhere, right? Try to get a better siege position here. Hero there. Stalkers. Get a Marauder. Blink out of there. I don't think a Stalker died for that. Careful. I like the sentries here. Oh, that is wonderful. That's going to be such a delay. It's going to be such an incredible delay of that push. He's going to have another warp in or two because of that. Zealots warped in across the map with that gateway still available for him. Siege tank sieged up and the debris has been shot down as well. So now Byun a clear path forwards. Tim's very aggressively coming forwards. Two battery overcharge in full effect, and there's not that much available just quite yet here for Hero. Is Hero just gonna fall right now? It very well might be the case. Just didn't quite have enough time to really set up his army as he needed to. He's got the gateways now, he's got the production, he just didn't quite have enough cycles with it yet to combat this army fully. Taking care of the siege tanks, however, and the army for Byun is starting to whittle down a slight bit. However, it's not enough quite yet, and +1 armor denied there. Still be a nice job for the Marines to keep shooting down any gateway units now because of this, especially with the +1 available for them. 4 medevacs. 2 of them very low on the energy as well, so every stim here is going to be impactful, and that is those gateway units, the gateway showing their overall value, but oh man, it's just still not enough, is it? More and more Terran just spilling on through. Byun may have taken a hit back at home, but he's been trading very, very well afterwards ever since. Perhaps Hero just slightly unprepared for what was about to hit him here. Did not get his production rolling in time, and like we said, it felt like it was close. Felt like it was close. Maybe 1 or 2 extra warp-in rounds, and that game would have been entirely different. Score is 1-1. In the top left side, there's the Red Protoss. Fighting for Dragon Phoenix Gamers. It is Hero. Bottom right side, the Blue Terran Shopify Rebellion. It is Byun. Early probe across the map. Hero remembering that proxy barracks from a previous game, perhaps not as fondly as Byun is. Byun keeps his barracks on his side of the map this time around as well, so won't be coming in with a very quick Reaper, which is quite good for Hero here. Actually, he also has the gateway at home, so doesn't matter too much. Coming in with the probe, being like, "Hey man, yeah, no, I came from the top side of your base. The bottom, nah, I wasn't there." All right, let's see if this is gonna be able to be successful here for Hero. Very aggressive proxy gateway right off the bat, and the command center goes onto the low ground, so really shows Byun is none the wiser in this situation. I feel like this is already a bit of a victory here for Hero. The first salad is about to hit. Waiting for the Cybercore to finish up, and then we immediately start production right there, as you can see on the Stalker. Adapt across the map as well now in production. The Zealot that's walking across the map. The Reaper. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know if Byun noticed that. Maybe he was a bit busy with the micro of SCVs here. Reaper now on his side of the field. Starting to make a Marauder with the concussive shell quite a while ago, so I think that shows that he knew what was up. So he did see the Zealot, and that was his reaction, I assume. It's a pretty cool one. Now this is gonna go for him. Cannot afford to lose that Marauder, that's for sure. Unfortunately, you cannot repair a Marauder either, so definitely difficult. The other one, ooh, there we go. One of them sniped down there by Hero. Well played, just trying to maintain focus fire off that Stalker every time. It's a wonderful micro there from Byun as well. Every single shot of the Stalker, you just step forward straight afterwards. You got a shot on the Stalker there. Another Marauder available now with the concussive shell. Looks like that's just going to put an absolute stop to everything that Hero was trying to do there. Still 12 army supply strong versus 6. If he manages to surprise his opponents here with his units, then, well, maybe something happens. Unfortunately, looks like the opposite has happened. Byun surprising Hero with his Marauders moving out on the field. Already catching a Stalker, catching a Adept right now. And finishing off as low HP Zealots as well to boot. So yeah, Byun just now suddenly in full control of this one. As he might be able to inch himself ahead in the overall match score. Because now we tied back up again, right? We're now on 125 victories each, exactly, for these players in games. That's right. How they do it, I don't know. It's like esports fanfiction, isn't it? One of them is going to be able to get ahead with a score point of 1 here, however, so... Well... They got that to look forward to, I suppose. Forget about the tournaments. 3 centuries, okay. Interesting. I think he cancelled one of them, actually. I think he would have had a total of 4, I don't know anymore. Anyway, 3 more barracks here for Byun. Setting up the Nexus. His Hero. Things slowing down a little bit. I guess the Raven here will be the first thing we see go across really again. Right? There's no way Byun keeps a Raven at home. It just doesn't happen. Right? He's keeping it at home. Alright, maybe he is keeping it at home. Not what I was expecting, but alright. I mean, I'm not against it. Truly. It's just that I didn't know Byun had it in himself. To not be aggressive with a unit as soon as he has it. Has potential for... Oh, okay. No, there he goes. Alright. Yep. Nope. There he goes. Oh, it's immediately going to get spotted again, though, with this hallucination. Ooh, that was a very short window of opportunity, though, for Hero to catch that. He may have been able to see that, as his Stargers are moving back across the map. Not seeing... Well... Yeah, we're not seeing any of these Stalkers move towards here, however, so... He may not have seen it. He may not have seen it. The hallucinated Phoenix is looking around in his department still, and he does send out a probe. And look at that. Ain't that great? Ain't that something? He knew. He knew that Raven wasn't there anymore, and he's like, alright, well, where would it be coming from? It could be coming from here. That would be a bother, wouldn't it? Oh, there it is. Well played, hero. Raven just comes together with the rest of the team. A lot of Marauders and Marines. This is a hefty, quite a hefty ball of firepower here assembled for the Terran. Once again, the medevacs there ready to give support to Widowmines, in fact, as well. Bearing the fruits of the Terran explosive labor. Let's see if they are gonna... Oh, wow, that's 2 sentries gone with that. Anti-armor missile could be quite something here also, or other turrets. Especially with the probes being pulled, that's gonna tear them apart. And even if this Terran army disappears right now with 18 probes getting killed, that is a phenomenal fight there for Byun. GG is played, hero taps out for that reason, and we have ourselves a 2-1 victory.